And then Injora came out with a Baja Bug, and I had to get it. This is the new Injora body that they call the Bug24, and I got mine in clear because I like painting the bodies. Hey everybody, Mike here with the Cactus Crawlers RC. Thanks for checking out the channel today. I have recently picked up this Injora Baja Bug body for the SCX24 that they call the Bug24, and it comes in 3 different colors that you could choose from. There's a purple, there's a root beer copperish color, and then there's a gray, a dark metallic gray. And you can also get it in clear, which is what I did because I like to paint the bodies. So I had my SCX24 C10 that I called Old Blue, and it was looking pretty beat up, so it was due for a new body. And I was really happy when I saw Injora came out with this Baja Bug body because I love Volkswagens, which is my other passion besides RC rock crawlers. And so I've been working on fitting this body to the SCX24, and here's how it came out. And it looks really, really cool on the chassis. So I did decide to install the light bar on there, mainly because the inner cage inside the body, it does have these attachments in the back with body clips, but there was really nothing in the front attaching it to the body. So when you would flip the body up, it would just kind of dangle there. And with this light bar installed, now it's really snug inside the body. So I did decide to put on the light bar, and it looks really cool. Check that out. That's going to look so awesome at night on the backyard course. Very cool. I also have the magnets ready to go. They have not been double side taped to the body yet, and that's because I haven't painted the body. So once I paint the body, I'll put double side tape on these magnets, and that's how the front end will stay down. Another thing that happened was I had to modify this front bumper a little bit to get it on there. Because I installed an aftermarket servo that sticks out further forward than stock, I did have to push this bumper out from its mounting locations, and I wasn't able to put a screw in there. So what I did instead is I put some E6000 or shoe goo on there, let it sit overnight, and it is on there. So I don't really think this is coming off at all, and it just barely clears that servo horn. The next thing I'm going to have to do is get some paint on this body. And so luckily what I figured out was when I drilled the holes for the light bar, there is a protective coating on this body. So shout out to Brent at Adventure Time RC when he was doing some Injora panels on a buggy. He found out that there was no protective coating on those panels, and he had to clean them off after painting. And so I wanted to double check, and as you could tell there, you could see a little bit of the protective coating sticking up from the drill hole. And so luckily there is a protective coating on this body, so once I do the paint, I can peel that coating off. So going around and around trying to figure out how I was going to paint this Baja Bug, I finally decided that I am going full retro 1980 style Baja Bug, and it's going to be a multiple colored one. I found a really cool picture on the internet that I want to try to replicate, and so I'm going to need 4 colors to do this. I'm going to need some blue, I'm going to need some red, I'm going to need some yellow, and the rest is going to be all in white. So it's going to be a really cool paint job when it's done. For the most part, it's going to be a 2-tone blue and white paint job where the back half and the front half are separated by a red and a yellow stripe. I'm going to come down at an angle past this window and then forward on the body. And that is so 80s. Retro paint job. It's going to look really cool. Gonna get started on it. So the first thing, of course, now I have to unmount the body on all of this. I got to take the light bar back off. I got to take it back off the cage. Wash it really good on the inside with Dawn soap and water, just to get any greasy film that it may have on the inside of the body on the manufacturing process off of there. And then we'll come back. We'll put on our window masks. So stay tuned. We're going to get some color on this, and we'll be right back. All right, everybody, I've got the body masked up for the first layer of paint, and that's going to be the side and the back end, which is going to be in blue. And I also failed to mention that I masked up the engine compartment because I'm going to paint that separately. So here it is all masked up, and it's ready for that first layer. All right, guys, I am back with the first color. And that's that blue. And there's a stripe going down there. And I went ahead and I backed it in white. Sometimes these paints are transparent, and when I lay down the next color, I didn't want it to bleed through, which is going to be red and turn this blue into a purple. So I back it with white, and that way when I put the red on, it won't bleed through. So the next step is to get all this masking off, then remask it with our stripe being exposed, and then we'll go from there. All right, there's the masking for the next color right there, and that's going to be red. So let's go get that color on there. All right, there's our next color, the red stripe. That's looking pretty good. And again, I backed it in white, so when I put the yellow on, it doesn't bleed through and turn that red into orange. So once again, we do the removal of all the masking. We mask off our last stripe, which is going to be the yellow stripe, and let's get that done. All right, got it masked up and ready for that last stripe, which is going to be the yellow. And then once that's done, we won't have to back it up in white, because once we unmask it, everything's going white after that. So let's get that stripe on there and we'll move on. All right, guys, we are just about there. I've got the yellow stripe on there, and while I was at it, I went ahead and I painted the engine black. So I wanted to get that done before I painted everything else in white to finalize it. Now what we need to do is just take off the rest of the masking, and then we get the white painted on there, and we should be done. So let's get that completed, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, all the paint is on there, and all that's left to do now is to remove the window masks and the protective coating on the outside. And what I'm probably going to have to do is razor blade around the window mask so that when I peel them off, they don't take any paint off with them. So I'll get the window masks out, and then we can remove the protective coating, and we can see how this paint job came out. Alright, guys, the windows are unmasked, and now we come to my favorite part, which is pulling the protective coating off of it, and we can see how this paint job has came out. Here we go. All right, there we go. Not too bad. Very 80s style. I like it. We did get a little bit of overspray and bleed, but that's okay. That doesn't bug me. Huh, get it? It doesn't bug me. Oh, I'm such a joker. All right, that is looking good. So let's get it back installed on the car. We'll get the light bar on there and maybe some stickers, and we'll see how it looks from there. Alright guys, so there it is. And I love it. That is pretty much what I envisioned when I was thinking of this paint scheme. I haven't put the double-side tape on the magnets yet because I'm still waiting for this paint to cure and fully dry. I just don't want to put the tape on there and then the paint have a reaction or peel off. So tomorrow, when the paint's all like 100% dry, I'll go ahead and I'll put the double-side tape on there, and that'll complete the body mounting system. Right now, the only stickers I have on there is the headlight and the door handles, and I'm not sure yet if I'm going to add any more stickers to it. I mean, I've got a pretty detailed sticker kit for this thing, but kind of like it the way it is. So we'll consider if I'm going to put stickers on there. But there it is, guys. Very cool. Well, I think the only thing that's left to do is to get it out there on the backyard course. I'm pretty sure this paint job is going to look great in the sunlight out there. And with this light bar, it's going to look even more awesome at dusk, crawling around out there. So once the paint's all dry and I get that double-side tape on that magnets, we'll get it out there. We'll get some running footage of it. Hey guys, thanks for checking out the video today. Come back again. We'll get some running footage of the SCX24 with the Injora Bug24 Baja Bug body on there. And we'll see y'all next time.